Okay, when you get these mats, like on this dog, which I don't see a whole lot of, that are so badly matted that you can't even really find an opening, I take a pair of safety shears that are kind of dull. They're not the sharpest things in the world. Slide it down between the mats. And open up the mat so you can get your clipper in there and get started. That leg wasn't as bad as one of the other legs is, which we're going to show you the same thing on it. This front leg isn't as bad as the back one, but the same thing applies here. I take my scissors and I split it so that I can get my clipper in there and get started. His back leg is really bad. Yeah, you can see it. You can actually see how I've started to shave and then I got down here and it's wrapped all the way around. So again, I take my scissor and I find a spot. Sometimes that can be tricky, but you find a spot that you can get it underneath. And you split it. Then, I wouldn't normally use a bravura on this, but I am because this blade's going dull anyway. Rather than fighting with it to get it off, you can now go side to side. And off it comes. Now see how fast that was? That's set on a 10. How easy. We have a naked leg in no time flat. I'm not going to shave this entire dog down because he's not matted everywhere. But these legs are such that I don't know that we could get water underneath them to do a wet shave. But again, once you've gotten it split open like that, you can get your blade in there a lot easier. I've seen people try to do it from the top of the rolled leg like that, where you're trying to push down, and then the blade, or the hair just gets where you're trying to put your clipper, and you can't work that way. It will not work that way. But if you have that opening on the side, and you can go to the side, I know, Leo. Then you can see how fast and easy removing even some of the worst matting that I've seen in a while is. There's your 3 legs. Done that quick. Now I do the same thing on tails. In fact, I'd already done his when I decided to videotape this. His tail was a solid piece. I took my scissors, worked it under the mat, and started cutting. You can start, like for example here, where it's matted here, you can start up above the tail and split it. Work your way in, and then the rest is easy. But always use safety tip shears because they won't cut into the skin. They will keep your blade of your shear away from the skin so that when you cut, and always make sure that you cut with the blade down at a 45-degree angle. Excuse me, a 90-degree angle. I'll get it right in a minute. You want this blade of your shear on the skin when you cut down. You will never cut skin if you do that.